a lot, but where did it happen 11 times?
What? Nickels for what?
Every time I like a vampire love song. Because the 10 tracks of Sanguivore, plus Total Eclipse of the Heart.
It's so white in here.
Oh my god. Sacred.
Wait a minute.
Sacred Blasphemy, Cry to Heaven, Further Than Forever, Teenage Sacrifice, Black Heaven.
I think we're in Big Ben.
Or some kind of clock tower.
What an
Hey, dog.
What an incredible place.
It's so imposing.
Oh, I need
It's
to
so
add.
suffocating. So imposing.
This place is breathtaking. It looks like a fortress.
You're breathtaking!
You're breathtaking!
There are some stone buildings like this in Japan now, of course. They've only been built in a few short decades since we opened our borders to the outside world. An authentic example like this has quite a different impact, wouldn't you agree? A far cry from the wood and paper most of our buildings are constructed from.
It's certainly unfamiliar. But I think there's more to the difference than just construction material. Gears! What is this place again? It's Big Ben, ain't it? No.
This is the Lord Chief Justice's office, Naruhodo-san, in the Supreme Court of Great Britain.
It's some kind of clock tower. I don't think it's Big Ben, but...
Yeah, because fucking who would put... Actually, no, never mind. I was gonna say who would put their office in Big Ben. Like, people with a lot of money. The Lord Chief Justice? Apollo Justice? Wait, who?
We had instructions to report here at this time, if the circumstances were different. We were supposed to let the Lord Chief Justice know that we had arrived from Japan.
But Kazuma can't.
No. So instead, we are here in a different capacity. As envoys to report the news of Kazuma-sama's death.
Yes.
And having delivered his or her message, an envoy's duty is done.
So, we have to return to Japan?
If we want to remain here in Great Britain.
I have to take Kazuma's place as the law student selected for the study tour.
Yes, which means you need to the requisite qualifications as a lawyer.
Which is what I've been studying for.
Here in Great Britain, it is the Lord Chief Justice who appoints lawyers. So that's the second reason why we're here, to have you officially recognized as a lawyer. It's the only way that we'll be able to remain here in London.
I hear there's no place like London. I hope I'm up to scratch. This is Fitz's character, but he ain't here yet. Who wants to take over? I think his name is Vortex something?
Oh, is this the dude? Is this the cop guy?
No, this the judge.
Oh, I thought Mass was playing. I thought Mass always plays the judges.
This is a different judge altogether.
Oh.
Well, I can at least take over for now.
Alright.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where we have Mammon in Japan. Who's over in Britain land?
Well, if it helps, there's 2 judges in Britain. This is just the judge above judges, so...
We need a good look at him.
What's
to
my...
determine.
I need to practice my Lucifer voice anyway. Don't look into that. Good morning! Sorry for keeping you. It's more Vox.
Yeah.
And Okay. Oh, Daddy, sorry. Daddy, sorry.
Oh.
I love this character.
I trust you aren't too exhausted after your long voyage from Japan. Seems I'm 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 47 seconds late. My apologies.
Fucking judge are you?
Oh, no, don't mention it. We're never
Looks like
happier that we're standing around with nothing much to do.
Oh, looks like you could use some help with the big boss of hell itself.
Yeah.
What?
How fortunate. How unfortunate.
Strong heart.
So, introductions. I'm Male Strongheart, Lord Chief Justice of the British Empire. I don't know why the name Male Strongheart's killing me.
I feel like a little mouse under an elephant's foot.
Come on, Mr.
Are you saying you
Naruto.
want me to step on you?
Now.
Oh,
Where did Sholmes go?
off to do his own thing. He's not our detective. He just does his own thing.
I don't even think Sholmes is around for like this part.
No, he's not. This whole case is a trial.
Bring
Yeah.
back Hosonaga.
It's
Or what I'm the Hosonaga.
he went back to Japan to report on what happened.
So much for that character. Don't worry,
Oh,
Neil.
Sanaga.
It's an honor to meet you, Lord Chief Justice Strongheart. I'm Ryunosuke Naruhodo from the Empire of Japan.
Well, Mr. Naruhodo.
Where did
Welcome
those
to hell,
bird-
I'm in London.
Where did those
Same
birds go
place.
from?
Capital of our glorious British Empire. Again, hell.
Same place.
Ah, yes, thank you.
Welcome to the Pride Ring, bitch.
London.
So, what are your... So, what are your impressions of our capital so far? How do you like London?
Oh, well,
You guys have like no fucking food here.
help. I've been so nervous ever since I got here. I can't remember a single thing about the city.
What are you talking about? We have curry that has so much spice in it.
Simply
That's
splendid.
nothing like actual
Isn't
curry.
it, Mr. Naruhodo?
Oh. That's a thing, by the way.
We
Like,
had a
the idea of
wonderful
spicy
view
curry
of
was
London
like
streets in the carriage on
very
the
much
way
a
here from the
British
station.
invention.
Everything is so impressive and grand. I must say I'm almost lost for words.
I'm glad to hear you like it. The city boasts tramways, piped water, gas, even cables supplying electricity.
Okay.
See that shit over there? Gears.
Look at the technology.
We have the technology.
We have the technology.
More impressive than your little villages down in Japan, I take it.
We spearheaded every revolutionary new technology in the world. Every visitor to London is astounded. Who's Benjamin Franklin?
Oh yes, astounded is the word.
Nikola Tesla who? Never heard of him.
Thanks for saving me there, Susato-san.
And everyone seems so jolly and full of vigor.
Fuck Thomas Edison. That's real. That one's real. Thomas Edison was not a good person. Yes. There's much excitement about the upcoming great exhibition we'll be hosting here in London.
Great exhibition?
I think I need to tone down for... Lucifer's a hard voice to do.
Yeah.
Because he's so similar vocally to Vox. And I'm confident in my Vox voice.
You're doing a fine Perfectly fine.
Again, this is not practice for anything. Don't look into it. Cultural and technological advancements from around the globe are to be exhibited here in our great city.
Hey, bitch.
Hey, bitch! It'll be the greatest spectacle of its kind in history. And will make Paris's World Fair look like a toy shop.
Damn.
And
If
fuck
only they
Paris.
made that giant fucking...
I can hardly imagine how
Guillotine.
magnificent it's going to be.
Great Britain's capital city is nothing but magnificent. London is the center of the modern world.
You do say so yourself?
Fuck's that supposed to mean, asshole? The sun will never set on our great empire. Nothing bad ever happens to the British.
Yeah,
What?
totally.
What's a World War II?
It's an American Revolution. What's
George
Margaret
Washington? Never heard of him.
Margaret Thatcher? Never heard of her.
The wicked bitch is dead.
She shot a dog years
9
ago.
years ago.
Objects I've shoved up my ass. Margaret
Broomstick
Thatcher. I love that guy.
So funny.
Perhaps it's fate that in these progressive times we welcome visitors from the land of the rising sun. Progressive times? This man would call you a slur in a second.
Yeah, that would
He
call you a
would.
slur.
This man can, will, and has called people slurs.
Yep. Progressive.
Lord Chief Justice? I am so
Nothing but a
What do you mean? What do you mean I'm racist? I'm so progressive. I have a Japanese fish. I think you were expecting a student of law for this study tour, weren't you? I know what you are, Strongheart says.
I know what you are.
How can we get the feel this man is absolutely going to say Oriental at least once?
Oh god, yeah.
Absolutely. A Kazuma Asogi, if my memory serves.
That's right.
Hopefully he didn't die in an increasingly stupid way.
Don't worry about it.
I hate to break it to you, but he died in a really stupid way.
God damn it! British government has already been telegraphed full report on the situation. I understand a young man lost his life aboard the steamship bound for our shores.
That's amazing. The news reached him before we even arrived.
My country naturally extends its deepest condolences to you.
Oh, thank you.
Strongheart, I don't know why. Strongheart's giving like red-white vibes, and I don't know why. Because he's not acting like red-white. But there's something about his vibe.
It's just the power. It's the status of power, I think.
He reminds me of Damon Gann.
Yeah, he gives Damon Gann vibes, yeah.
But not like goofy Damon Gann.
Yeah, no.
Jewelry
This is
flashbang.
more like to the point, yeah. But
And
he's
you're
still
on.
like very proud.
And you ordered this appointment specifically to inform me of the news?
Yes.
Damn, you're small.
I'm
Yeah,
built like a
here
pro
are the
wrestler,
packages.
specifically one from the WWE.
Of envoys from Japan to report the sad news in person.
They tell me you Japanese are people of protocol and courtesy. I see that it's true. And it is with some regret that I must inform you that the death of the young lawyer means this study tour arrangement can no longer proceed.
If you would just hear us out, Lord Strongheart.
That 180,
her.
that fucking
That's
turn.
her. That fucking slow ass turn.
You can hear like the fucking like brick slide.
No, the fucking gear slide. What you say?
What you say, motherfucker?
We British do not need Japanese people in our court of law, so sorry your friend died though, but yeah. Oh, but we have
El
another plan.
Appreciao.
Fucking brick turn. What?
Hold on. Hold on.
What do you have to say, madam?
It's about the study tour. Mr. Naruhodo here would like to make a proposal.
Would he now? Well, Mr. Naruhodo,
This is it then.
I answer as him slowly
The
turning
more
into
the
pain.
truth. Resist. He's not pain.
Max Payne?
The thing
No,
is,
no, no,
Lord
Prosecutor
Justice,
Payne.
This
Lord
was-
Strongheart. I was wondering.
was-
I'm the best prosecutor in the entire franchise. Don't listen to any of these people. They're gonna lie
Literally.
about me.
Literally Lord Strongheart.
I was wondering perhaps you would consider allowing the study tour to go ahead?
I got a
Don't
big.
misunderstand me. Britain would ideally like to see the tour go ahead. But without a lawyer from your country, there's nothing to be done.
Well, in that case, what if there was someone else? Another lawyer from Japan, I mean.
Where the fuck you gotta find one of those? This man is threatening you with violence. That is the pose of someone who's about to beat ass.
Yeah.
I'm about
with
to
the cane.
murder you.
Is there something I don't know?
Such a cool looking candle.
Only a single lawyer was invited to Great Britain from your country.
Can I hide the text box? Nope, I can't.
And that was Mr. Asogi. At least that's what I've been led to understand.
Well, the thing is...
have to be a fucking lawyer, would you?
His fucking face goes over to Naruhodo up close. Ah!
You certainly wouldn't lie to me, would you?
I look like Slayer. I can do his entire moveset.
That's I'm fucking dead. Strong,
Candy step.
Strongheart whipping up the Slayer combo on Naruhodo.
Live your life with ups and downs. Punch.
This really isn't going well at all. I just can't seem to find the right word to say to this man.
I love you.
Kills me.
I know
Strongheart.
what you are. Death.
Strongheart is aggressively straight.
Mr. Naruhodo!
I could ruin things here if I'm not careful. What am I going to say? I love you. Strongheart shoots me.
Is that a gavel? Never mind.
If there is someone else here from Japan who would be described as a lawyer, it's actually
nobody.
no one. Wait, can I? Oh yeah, I can save the.
Fucking rat.
It's Miss Sasato. It could probably only be yes, Miss Sasato. I'm gonna fucking die.
She's gonna kill you. She's gonna fucking suplex you.
Strongheart, are you fucking stupid?
Oh, why did he have to die?
We
I fucking hate
don't
this place.
allow women in our courtroom.
A woman as
An
a
unusual
lawyer?
introduction. I presume you mean the charming lady beside you. You're a lawyer, are you?
Oh
Hi,
god,
Mrs. Dato.
that look she's giving me. After all the days of hard work she put in to help me study, I can't let her down now. I think that's kind of joking, don't you, Lord Strongheart? My real answer is, it's me. I could do it.
Well, not as good as a regular hammer, but this meat stick will work for right now.
Oh, I think his gavel is like a horse or something.
Yeah, it is. Something like that. It's really cool looking.
Yeah, it's cool. A gavel horse that he can beat people to death with, including me.
Yeah. You wouldn't want this man to beat you?
No, not particularly.
I could take him on.
In a fight, right?
Sure. That's what you want to believe, boss.
Is that so? Soulfist!
Bah! I mean, I don't actually have any qualifications as such, but
He'll be fine.
No qualifications, he says. And yet you still claim to be a lawyer more than anything.
I have acted as a lawyer in court before. Only once, as it happens. And I had Cosmo to help me, and I was the accused, but glossing over the details.
So you're saying you represented yourself in court?
And I won. I've been spending every spare moment on the journey here to Great Britain studying. I learned all about British law and court proceedings while I was on board the SS. Bruh!
I'm trying to figure this thing out.
How long were they on that fucking boat for?
The voyage from Japan is some 50 days, I believe. Not what you might call a full education. Become a qualified lawyer here in Britain. Not only do you need a university degree in law, you must also complete several years of training.
I realize
Yeah, you
it's
could
far
do that
t-
in 50 days.
I realize it's far too short a period of time, but I can't just go back to Japan.
Sorry, my foot just cramped.
Oof. Kazuma! Mr. Asoki's journey had only just begun. Coming here on this study tour was all he thought about. I have to carry on and do everything he planned to do. I know it must sound like I have an overly inflated opinion of myself, but I would do anything to prove that I have what it takes and test you care to set me. Just one chance, that's all I'm asking for. Please!
No.
No.
End of game.
Bad ending.
This was a great Ace Attorney game. Very short.
31 seconds.
Sorry?
Your opening statement here, there, Mr. Naruhodo. It was 31 seconds long. Not too brief, not too protracted. A perfectly judged appeal, I would say. Which is a skill that would stand you a good stead as a lawyer.
Every judge in the history of Ace Attorney looks up to this man, because he didn't whip out a shotgun. Oh, Thanks. Or a firearm, for that matter.
My flintlock's in the shop. So you're willing to put those words to trial, are ya? Well, I'm all for entertainment.
Uh-huh.
Let me ask you one thing first, sir.
Yes?
What's 2 plus 2?
4.
Wrong.
Uh,
You say you intend to do everything Mr. Asogi planned to do. Firmly set on that path?
well, yes, that's my intention.
This is when we're gonna find out, like, Cosmo's, like, in some, like, deep shit.
Okay, so here's the entirety of British law. You have exactly 20 minutes to learn it all.
Oh, okay.
Hands you like 3 extremely thick books. I see. One of these is just a Bible. I know.
Am I imagining things? Or did his expression just alter as fraction there all of a sudden?
You are imagining things. Very well. You have your wish. I'll give you a chance. A test to become a specially certified lawyer. Whether you pass or fail is entirely down to you.
Really?
That's usually how that works.
So, what form will the test take exactly?
Tell me, Mr. Naruhodo, what do you consider the role of a lawyer to be?
Well, defending people, of course.
Loud and correct buzzer noise.
Well said. So, let's have you defend someone.
Huh?
Defend yourself from this. 30-hit combo.
You're going not to defend me. I just murdered my entire parliament.
Your
Good
timing
luck.
is perfect, in fact. There's an apt trial about to begin later today. No advocate has been appointed for the defenses of yet, so this will be welcome news.
Today?
Yep.
You just got off that boat? Well, too bad. You're going to trial now.
Yeah.
Oh, why can't I change the color of this fucking piece of thing?
And Skipper died.
Bonk.
Bomb bonk. Skip. Oh, they're muted. Okay.
What?
Straight away? Straight away?
Here, my eye. Oh my god, my eye itches.
Sir, I think your clock is wound up tightly.
It's gonna fiddle with that clock so much. I have a pocket watch somewhere in my room. Lost it.
If you manage to secure a verdict of not guilty, you will pass my test.
Yay.
Simpler.
How did I get myself into these situations?
Hey, you're the one who wanted to do this.
No, but I somehow followed you.
Don't. Let me guess, a murder trial.
What? No, murder isn't illegal here.
trial is it, Lord Strongheart?
Yes, good question. Ah, I remember.
Fucking knew
It's
it.
a murder trial.
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
You've done those before, right?
Yes.
I have a problem with the murder.
A murder?
An extremely simple case, I understand. You really can't lose.
That easy to say.
How do I force a colonist to join? But I should mention, just in case, if the defendant is found guilty, he will of course be sentenced to capital punishment.
Capital punishment? He'll be put to death?
God no, we're gonna send him to the capital. What the fuck do you think capital punishment means? Oh my god, you psychopath!
Oh hey, it's Hangman Steve great-great-great-great-great-grandpa. Hangman Satoshi.
Here in Great Britain, murderers are sent to the gallows without exception. Presumably you've read that much in your short C-based, oh god, it's Introduction to British Law.
We can't possibly agree to such a test! We would be
Naruhodo,
destroying man's
I would
life!
agree to such a test.
For real.
I am the Lord Chief Justice, and I have decided it's acceptable.
But you can't do that, can you?
Bitch, I can! There's no need to overcomplicate this. All you have to do is ensure that you don't lose.
So the defendant.
Just don't lose, idiot!
So the defendant may live or die depending on how well I perform in court. If I lose, he'll be hanged.
Mr. Naruhodo, you've come to me claiming to be a lawyer. If you want me to take you seriously, you need to prove you're willing to do a lawyer's job.
I don't want to.
That's just too damn bad.
I'm gonna head out soon. My fucking head is killing me still.
Alrighty, Doc.
Yeah, soon. Not right now. Thankfully, Sholmes don't really show up, I don't think, at all.
No,
in
he
this one.
doesn't. He doesn't show up at all in this case.
Yeah, so
And
I.
you
Jeez.
say
That's
you-
why. If I'm not here, that's probably why.
Yeah.
You say you intend to see through to the will of your compatriot, Mr. Asogi.
I have to do it for my best friend, quote unquote.
Quote unquote.
And they were roommates.
I would like to understand how far you're willing to go in order to make that happen.
He's testing my resolve.
Laura Croft comes out next week, right?
Yeah, she does on the July 16th.
Awesome.
I'm trying to, How do I do anything with you? What's the matter? You've fallen silent. Are you just gonna leave?
I have to go. My planet needs me.
I have to go, my. Well, boys, I'm off to the moon. Bye.
I'm sorry, but time is pressing. The trial begins shortly. Bye! Need your answer now. What's it to be?
What do I say? Do I agree to this absurd test? I'll do it. Alright then. If I have to give you a decision now, my answer is... I can't do it! I can't get the words out!
Up, Jack, Chun. 15 seconds. Your decision making needs work if you want to be a lawyer. That was too slow. So it's as I suspected, is it?
You're a little bitch.
Sorry?
You have noble intentions, but lack the resolve to see them through. Test is canceled. Thank you for stopping by. Go and acquire your ticket for passage back to the east tomorrow. This conversation is over.
Yes, Lord Strongheart. Thank you for offering me a chance.
Mr.
Womp,
Naruhodo.
womp, womp.
I'm sorry, Miss Suzato, but what could I do?
I'll get my foot locked from the shop.
I understand.
You do?
It's not an easy decision to choose whether to defend a man in these circumstances. But resolve has absolutely nothing to do with it.
I need you in there. There you go. Now, go there. What are you trying to say, madam?
I think what Miss Suzato means is that no matter how badly I like to be recognized as a lawyer and stay here in Great Britain, to risk another man's life by treating his one and only chance at a trial so trivially would be utterly unforgivable, and I feel exactly the same way. I'm sure
Too bad.
I'm sure the defendant won't see this trial as a test, as some kind of experiment. A lawyer may fight for his clients in court day after day, but for each one of those clients, the particular day they stand in the dock may be the only chance they have to fight to prove their innocence. No, I was wrong. I'm not qualified to do that job yet. I'm sorry for wasting your precious time, Lord Chief Justice. I like the cut of your gym, Jimmy.
I like the cut of your gym, boy. Wow, this is absolute dog shit. Wow, this is absolute dog shit.
Wait, Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh? Was there something else? Shoot.
So is Naruhodo, is he the great grandfather of, or great ancestor of Ace Man?
He's the ancestor of Phoenix Wright, yes.
And is Kazuma, is he related to anybody?
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought he was the, who's the dude in the red shirt?
Edgeworth,
No,
no.
we're meeting him later.
Oh.
Oh, we will meet him later.
Oh, that's Edgeworth's, ancestor?
Yes.
Oh.
Don't ask about how our lineage goes from German to redneck to British. It's a very complicated thing.
Clearly.
It's approximately 20 minutes by carriage to the Old Bailey from here. If you leave immediately, you should still be there in time.
But I just said that!
I was quite serious in what I told you. The defendant in this case has literally no one to advocate for him.
What?
At this point, he can't hope to find someone to represent him. The trial will be given without a defense. This is what we call guilt tripping you.
For real.
Honestly.
It's welcome to this may be Britain, but this is an American tradition of guilt tripping your ass. If that
Fucking-
happens, there's only one possible outcome. He will receive the most severe sentence the judge can pass down.
But that's awful!
But that's the truth.
Well, sometimes people need to die.
Why does it have to be like this?
Fun and profit. Please don't expect an answer to every question. The cold hard truth of the matter is that there is only one person now with a chance to save this man from the very miserable end. And that is you.
I'm really his only hope.
Yes, Obi-Wan.
But you are my only hope.
What's up,
So-
Obi-Wan?
Help me, Obi-Wan. You are my only hope.
What do you say now?
I'm British for some
madame?
reason in some points.
Me? What do you mean, Lord Strongheart?
You said it wasn't an easy decision to choose whether to defend a man in these circumstances, and I agree. But in my estimation, it is purely and simply a matter of resolve.
Oh,
Our time is up here. I have a meeting to attend. I must leave in 2 minutes and 16 seconds. So venture into our great city and enjoy yourselves. Bitch.
The,
he's gone.
the Old Bailey.
If we're going to do this, Mr. Naruhodo, we must leave at once.
Dun, dun, dun. London highest criminal court with an illustrious past, the Old Bailey, did around to take my test and prove my worthiness as a lawyer.
We're short trap.
British cops!
The Bobbies.
Bobbies!
Doop-doop-be-doo.
Oh, thank goodness we're in time. There's still 15 minutes until the trial begins.
I never knew a horse-drawn carriage could go so fast. I thought my teeth were going to rattle loose.
Did you hear what I said to the driver when we climbed aboard? Get us to our destination in 5 minutes, driver, and there's a guinea in it for you. It's one of my favorite lines from the Herlock Sholmes stories, and it worked quite perfectly.
I'm not
The
sure.
peak.
I'm not sure why you're so pleased. I thought we were going to die, and we had to pay gold for the privilege.
Well, at least we arrived here before the trial started.
Yes, I suppose there's that.
Anyway, I don't understand it. The court clerk said the defendant should be here, but there's no sign of him at all.
So this is the Old Bailey. Even this room for defendant to wait isn't grand.
Are you all right? Yes, and I'm all.
I'm feeling tense, that's all. This place gives me the same sense of foreboding that I remember from the Supreme Court in Japan. An oppressive air, almost as if the building itself is going to crush whoever is about to be sentenced.
Alright, I'm gonna head out now. See you guys later.
Later, Doc.
See
Have a
ya,
good
Doc.
time.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
It feels like only yesterday that I was the one about to be crushed. Lucky charm. Lucky
Yes.
charm. Lucky
Whoever
charm.
the man you're to defend is, I imagine he's feeling very alone in this moment.
Top of the morning to you, madam, sir. What are you doing following me here? Things are very desperate, are they? Sorry? Would you look at those expressionless faces from the east, are you? We're from Japan, yes. Ah, Japan is it, right? Say no more.
Ah! I
So-
hate his eyes, I hate his eyes!
So how much do you need? No, we're just here because... Oh, he thinks we're poor. Don't need to explain, fella. I've been there myself, so
I mean, are you not poor? I was under the assumption that Ace was poor.
No place to go, nothing to eat, barely a penny to your name, and all the while in a strange faraway land. Well, actually... oh, hey, Swanberg. We haven't found a place to stay yet, no. 'Tis grand, 'tis grand. Let me start by giving you 1,000 guineas. Say nothing now. Ah!
1,000 guineas!
Please,
Be that guy on TikTok that hands out chinchillas, but they're guinea pigs.
please, Miss Susato, you don't have to shout.
What 1,000 guineas is enough to build an entire mansion in the most prestigious area of Tokyo.
What? There's nothing to me at all. I like to ensure I have a sufficient funds to weather a rainy day, you see.
We're short of drought.
I have enough wealth to buy the city of London 2 or 3 times over. Could that much rain even fall in one day? Why are you two-facing? Well, even so, we couldn't possibly accept such a large sum of money.
Oh my god.
Ow!
so sad.
That hit me in my eye! Don't get me wrong, fella. I'm not giving it to you, no strings attached. I'll be wanting you to do something for me. Oh? To be honest, it's a little embarrassing. The trial that's about to begin, you see, is for me good self here. I'll be in the dock. Oh, so my first actual defendant is a rich motherfucker. Okay. So now, what I want you to do is come along with me and stand there beside me. Officially, you'll be my lawyer, but that's just a little detail now. Oh, well, the thing is, don't worry about the thing. All you have to do is stand up there next to me. Nothing more. Otherwise, you see, the trial is going to start without me having any kind of representation at all. So it was true. The Lord Chief Justice wasn't just making it all up.
I'm terribly sorry to have to ask, but
Is it because he's Irish, that's why he didn't have a defense?
does that mean you're the defendant in this trial?
Bluster and blazer, do you? Do you not know who I am? Me, one of London's biggest names. No,
problem.
sorry. We only just arrived in the city, you see. I see. I suppose it isn't altogether impossible. Well, just next to Hyde Park? Okay. Well, just next to Hyde Park there at the center of London is another beautiful park. Sorry, a park? What? She's called me Gilded Park, full of blossoming flowers in the spring and singing birds and whatnot. I donated to the city, so I did.
An entire park in central London?
I am rich as a motherfucker, as they say. A city so smiles, that's my vision of London. There's nothing Magnus McGilded. There's nothing Magnus McGilded wouldn't do for the city and its queer old people. That's amazing. I mean, really extraordinary. But now they have the gall to say I'm a good-for-nothing criminal. Me, McGilded. What is the matter with the London police, I ask ya? Alright, don't pass out.
Mr. Naruhodo.
You are big, and I am, average. I'm average.
Perhaps now would be a good time to introduce ourselves while the gentleman catches his breath.
Get out of here, man.
Good idea.
Fucking hell.
Mr. Gilded, the thing is, we're actually here in London to study British law. We're law students on a study tour from Japan, you see. My nose, fuck! So, you don't have a lawyer for the trial yet, and you'd be happy to put yourself in our... What was I after I saying, you daft idiot? I've given you 1,000 guineas to stand up there next to me, haven't I? Oh yes, but I wasn't really offering to just stand up there next to you. Oh, I think I see what's going on here. Sorry? I know what you're thinking. This chance of a fella claims to have more money than the Queen. But if that's true, why the blazer can he hire the finest lawyer in all of England? Because he did it. That's the only explanation. Well? Well... Oops, oops. Yes, exactly. What now? Well, like you said, if you have all that money, but you don't have anyone to represent you in court, there's no other logical conclusion than that you're guilty of the charges. Well, you call a spade in the East, so you do. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean any offense. I still can't express myself very well in English, you see. I'm never sure what's acceptable to say and what isn't so. Is that so? Because you sounded fluid enough when you were telling me what a blackguard I must be. I'm terribly sorry. I can't say that. I blame you for thinking it, fella. It is a little strange, to be honest. Why you don't have a lawyer, I mean. That would be the fault of the Reaper. Ooh, the Reaper. Sorry?
Seasons don't fear them.
Did you just say...
Nor do the wind, the sun, nor the rain.
Did you just say Reaper?
Come on, baby.
I, the Grim Reaper of the Bailey, Lord Barack von Zeeks. He's the prosecutor.
The prosecutor is the Grim Reaper.
Is that the Grim Reaper?
When Van Zeek stands for the prosecution, they call the accused his sacrificial lambs. And to this day, in every single trial in which he's been the prosecutor, the accused has been damned. What? So it reached a desperate situation where there's no one willing to stand in defense against the fella at all. You could say he's a living legend of the Old Bailey.
Goodness, Lord Barack Van Six. He must be an exceptionally talented prosecutor that...
Leg. Talented isn't the word you're looking for, madam. It's cursed. Cursed? What on earth? Hey, British Meekins. The plaintiff is summoned and his counsel. Please make your way to the courtroom. The trial is about to begin. His counsel? That would be me. Oh, 'tis time. Well then, fella, don't let me down. But I don't know anything about the case. You haven't told me what happened. Until you showed your face here, I made up me mind, so I had... Sorry? I decided I had to defend myself in... There. I decided I had to defend myself in there. How would that work? But then you made an appearance, assuming the law when you get sick. What do you know? 'Tis no accident. I can assure you that 'tis fate. So don't get cold feet now, please. I literally know nothing about the case or about this man who stands accused. In fact, the only thing I do know is that I can't just turn my back on him. Skipper, it's you.
Mr. Naruhodo. Mr. Naruhodo.
The man has no one. He'll have to stand alone in that courtroom armed with nothing to defend himself. Yes, something that Cosmo would never have allowed to happen. Counsel for the defense, what are you doing? If you're late for the start of the trial, you will lose your right to stand. I'll be right there. It's happening then. My first trial in a British court. I hope you're watching over me, Kazuma. Because I have no idea how I'm going to manage this. I hope my boyfriend's watching me.
You've got this.
Whoa! What is this, a church? Oh
Is
god.
this a fucking church? Oh god! Ah! 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 Sorry, you're on your own, love.
So this is the highest court in Great Britain, the Old Bailey. The centuries of history in this place is palpable, isn't it? It's so different to the Supreme Court in Japan. Oh god, extra characters over there in the jurors.
Who are they?
Feels both imposing and serene at the same time. The atmosphere almost makes words redundant. Whatever the country, determining a person's guilt or innocence is always a solemn affair. Guilt. May I say something, Mr. Naruhodo?
Oh, yes, what?
Your eyes look ready to pop out of your head again.
I
He's having a
know,
seizure.
but I just can't help it. Ah!
Hey! Alright, Santa.
He's cute.
Oh god.
Santa.
Ho ho ho! In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. Are you a naughty boy or a good boy?
Oh, what do you like to know, Your Honor?
What did you like to know, other boy?
Wouldn't you like to know, Your Honor? She'd like to know, Your Honor. She'd like to know, Your Honor.
What are you doing?
I see you when you're sleeping, and I know when you're awake, motherfucker. Santa's got a brand new bag back here. And by brand new bag, I mean a big ass elephant gun.
Elephant. Should
Yes, it's a gun designed to kill the elephants.
the Kaba kick? Or do you have the Kaba? Wait, that's in the future.
Doesn't matter what brand it is. He's doing the no bitches face, I just realized it.
Or then
Oh, I didn't realize this still me. Here we are to determine the guilt or innocence of Mr. Magnus McGilton. I now call upon the counsels for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed. Holy shit!
Whoa!
Wait, is this my prosecutor?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
Nancy.
I have to go from Santa to stereotypical German. What the fuck?
Santa to
Prosecution is fully prepared.
That must be the Reaper at the Bailey. He's really does look fully prepared to dispatch the next poor victim to the underworld.
I have to ask you now, Air Defense, what is a man?
A miserable
a
pile of
secrets.
secrets.
Counsel for the defense. You appear to be Eastern. Do you speak English, young man?
Huh? Oh, yes, of course, sorry. You look very jolly. But if he asked...
Ho ho! I'll kill you.
Oh. But he asked if the defense was ready. And I couldn't be further from ready if I tried. The fuck you called me?
That is the right name for the time period because it wasn't known as Japan yet. They shroud your fear, your doubts, your trepidation. This man is going to rapidly swing into Tim Curry. This man is going to rapidly swing into Tim Curry the more I talk like that. I'm just a sweet transvestite. They run wild, clinging to some phantom notion of courage.
Phantom?
I don't know what the fuck a Bobby Justice is. I didn't even get the name even wrong.
I honestly, that made it. I thought you did that on purpose.
I'm genuine. My brain was just like, Wouldn't you like to see an increase of customers brought entirely by the popularity of the sudden popularity of Aspen Hotel? We're so back. Sorry, that Brennan bit is so fucking funny. Tim Curry as the spokesperson for Hot Topic. The quintessential look of a sacrificial lamb.
Cold shiver just ran down my spine all the way to the tips of my toes.
You've got your dogs out.
What?
Now, Mr. McGilded. Don't be a naughty boy.
Yes, my lord.
You stand accused of murder. A very naughty offense. You could be sent to the gallows if found guilty. Are you quite sure you want to entrust your defense to this foreigner? Damn, Sad is racist.
I've already said, my lord, 'tis a grand thing to give opportunity to the young. Even the fella is a student from some little islands off in the Far East.
Everyone's racist. Holy shit.
What do you expect?
I wasn't expecting to hit this level of racism this fast. It's honestly, I have to laugh at it because it's terrible.
Is it not the British way to ignore the danger to themselves and give those less fortunate a fair chance? I like to think that acts of chivalry do the great British Empire proud.
Taros appears in the courtroom.
This is Mr. Gilded. What a fine gentleman London has in him. Mother, please may we go play in Miss McGilded Park?
Seems as though everyone in the public gallery is firmly behind Mr. McGilded.
That's definitely welcoming news, and he certainly has a way with words. I'm surprised he couldn't convince anyone to defend him.
Ho ho ho! Eloquently put, Mr. McGilded. And most laudable sentiments. Now, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm sure I need hardly to remind you. Why does that man just have a knife?
What the
Hold up, goddamn minute! Why does that man just have a knife?
The man was guilty.
I don't know.
So, who's the murderer?
I wonder.
Okay, how did the victim die?
We don't
So
know.
we just have made.
It's like
That man's the murderer.
such a fucking obvious killer.
Yeah.
Just flipping around a fucking switchblade.
I'm saying,
One of these things is not like the others.
I'm just gonna
Is
say
this
this.
man's name Jack D. Ripper?
I'm just gonna say this
Looks
right
like
now.
he's been
None of the
Looks like he's been picked out to
none of the
become
jurors will be actual criminals in this series.
He looks like he'd be picked out to be a
No.
couple sexy man.
Oh, shit. Half these people look like they. This is the cast of a Clue game.
Who do you
Your
think?
6 members of the public have been selected for your impartiality.
Cur-
Ready to proceed?
Colonel Mustard? Ruby?
Want to be juror number 1.
It's Colonel Mustard.
Well,
I want Knife Man.
Colonel. Let's see.
fuck it.
Colonel Mustard.
Yes, my lord. With the task to send runners to the gallows where they belong, I'm more than ready. Wants to be.
His lordship always says we should dispose of rubbish promptly. Naturally, I agree.
Miss Scarlet.
Ah! Any criminals
Mr.
here will soon be wishing you never
This
set
is
eyes.
Mr. Green.
I'm Blackwell.
Oh, she didn't even speak. She's too busy typing.
This is the Monopoly Man.
Mono-
Literally, he's got a horseshoe mustache and a horseshoe
I
pendant.
feel a chill.
and Miss White.
Oh, don't mind me, my dears. I'll just be getting on with my knitting. Must finish these bits for my grandson.
Ah, Mr. Naruhodo.
This is the most biased fucking jury. And then there's a sweet grandma on here.
Yeah.
The jury, yes. That's something we don't have in Japan yet.
and you won't have an
I
American.
have wanted driver for multiple years, and then they'll get rid of it immediately.
And then they'll use it once to spite somebody.
But here in Great Britain, the court's final verdict depends on the
I'm gonna
opinions of
stab
these
you.
6 jurors. There's Mr. Green.
Oh my god, he has a flask!
Yeah.
You just realized that. No wonder his eyes are weird.
So, one of them's drunk, one of them's preoccupied knitting, one of them's just fucking typing. One's
One of them
clearly a
wielding a knife.
psychopath.
Yeah, there's like just some like deadpan maid.
According to the law, but the jurors determine guilt based on common sense. Common sense, my app. So the defendant
Yeah.
knows that we judge from 2
This is
completely
dang it,
different
Rob.
points
I've
of
seen
view.
the cast in like 30 years.
How exactly do the jurors give their verdict?
That I don't know, but I'm sure it will become clear as the trial progresses.
Yes.
I just dropped the clue thing because I realized half of these people don't fit the persona.
Prosecutor Von Zeus. My lord. It's been a number of years since we've seen you here in the courtroom. I thought you pronounced your fame. I am known as the Reaper of the Bailey, my lord. Infamy rather than fame, I would say. But yeah, 5 years have passed since I last spread my wings in this capacity. I'm a vampire.
Oh yeah.
So what brings you back? Is there some change in circumstance which the court should be aware of? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I leave that to your imagination, my lord.
So the Reaper has been out of action for 5 years.
A whole lot of people not dying.
Why do you have to choose today of all days to make a comeback?
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
No, you haven't.
Mr. Naruhodo?
I've been rocking my peers, putting suckers in fear, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to Zebbear scoreboard. Explosion. Overpowering. Over the competition, I'm towering. Wrecking shop when I rock these lyrics that'll make you call the cops. Don't you dare stare. Okay, this bit is going on turn. I just realized how many lyrics Mama Said Knock You Out has. As you wish, sir. The court nevertheless welcomes your return. Now then, opening statements, I think. A summary of the case, if you please. Certainly, my lord. As your lordship is aware, it is a case of overwhelming simplicity.
We must be the only ones in here who weren't aware.
The incident took place in the late evening. 3 days passed. The hour was some minutes after 10. The victim was a maker of building bricks known in the community as Fresh-Fired Mason. I don't know why I said it like that, but it's quite amusing.
Sorry, thrice?
He was a very accomplished craftsman. Bricks he fired were said to be almost indestructible. Hello, Fitz.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
Good.
Have you been naughty or nice?
Nice.
The victim's corpse was discovered in an omnibus in service of the streets of London at the time.
That seems to look exactly like whatever the one juror is carrying.
It's not a knife. It's not the same knife.
Yeah, that's like a dagger. This is what he had was more of a switchblade.
Have any of my characters appeared yet?
Yes, you missed him.
Sorry.
Strongheart.
I'm sure he'll come back.
Yeah, he'll come back.
Gotcha.
He seems like an important dude. A dagger that had been thrust into
like
the
he is-
victim's abdomen is believed to be the ultimate cause of death. Here is an updated autopsy report from the investigating medical officer at Scotland Yard. Thank you, counsel. I shall accept that in the photograph as evidence. Ow. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. And one further item of evidence. The prosecution wishes to submit these as well. And these are? Good lord, is that blood, counsel? Yeah, my lord. Seized by the police who arrived at the scene.
I see that Edgeworth pose you're doing, Van Zeeks.
What is an Edgeworth? Is that what you do in your bedroom? Naruhodo?
How do you know my name?
I know everyone's name.
I just got here. I just got here an hour ago.
My ghouls were out on the streets. They take my orders, I give them my blood. This is how ghouling works in Vampire the Masquerade.
Wow.
They do my bidding, they get addicted to the blood. I'm not in line for being shoveled. I didn't break Masquerade. Yeah, you can't prove anything. These gore-soaked gloves were taken from the hands of the accused when he was arrested.
What? Mr. McGilded's gloves had blood on them?
Yes, I will accept these as evidence as well.
All the jokes about me saying the judge is Santa are finally
Yeah,
coalescing.
this is
into
actual
this dude.
Santa, Judge.
Yeah.
How did I get into this? I'm backed into a corner before I even started.
Continuing. According to the driver of the omnibus, there were only 2 passengers traveling inside his vehicle at the time.
Only 2?
Why are your eyes wiggling like that? It's very unsettling. I'm the one who's supposed to unsettle people here, yeah?
Unsettle people, more like turn people on.
Huh.
Bruh.
I mean, yeah, but, you know. Obviously, one of the passengers was the deceased blackmailer. I nearly said blackmailer. Brickmaker, Mr. Mason. Oh my god, he's a Mason because he's a fucking Mason.
Yep.
The other
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
was the accused, Magnus McGilded. Well, rather damning circumstances, to say the least. Defendant, what say you?
Santa's bloodline would be cursed to deal with Phoenix with Naruto's bloodline for the rest of time.
Well, of course, I have no recollection of such a thing. Mr. McGilded! To be sure, I rode the omnibus that evening. But whenever I'm in the carriage, I'm taken with a fierce tiredness, and I always succumb to it.
You always suck. You claim to have been asleep. Are you being a naughty boy?
Just the motion of the carriage, my Lord Leighton. So it isn't when I open my eyes again. 'Twas a desperate sight before me. The body of a man I never laid eyes on before in me life. I'm going to steal a lucky charm. I ask you, what good-hearted soul would rush to help a fella bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying about me gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand. They're magically delicious. So the blood got into the gloves then after the man had been killed.
Unfortunately, that statement was of the drivers is only the beginning.
What? That's not all of it?
There were multiple witnesses. A few of them were my ghouls. To the precise moment at which the brickmaker was fakely stabbed. Oh, that was bad. Oh, my accent just died there. Let me try that one again. To the precise moment in which the brickmaker was fatally stabbed.
I just realized he has a scar on his face.
Yeah. Big scar.
Oh. Just wondering at the fact that we've only dealt with jurors
Order!
now.
Yeah.
Or, excuse me, Odar. Why was that an A instead of an E?
Order. It's like order.
Oh my god, it's supposed to be British. Ah.
Yeah. Order.
I got so caught up on being Santa.
Aura.
Yeah.
Then the killing took place. Only the victim and the accused were inside the carriage.
You know what, Fitz? You can take juror number 1. I got enough characters in this.
Alright.
There were witnesses to the crime. This is not just a case of compelling evidence.
Pointing.
It is the nail in the coffin for the accused, like the one I sleep in.
What?
I'm just staring.
Oh. Thank you, counsel. The circumstances of the crime have been made quite clear. I like to think that this is all judges before they meet a member of Phoenix's bloodline. The sanity has not yet begun to slip.
It will later.
Yeah. It sure will.
I sure hope no wacky things happen in my courtroom.
What do you mean wacky anime hijinks is in store? What the hell is anime?
What the fuck is a Japan? I think we will hear testimony from these witnesses first of all. Your fish is my command.
Badass. What fuck? There's gotta be a constant joke of that.
You just played.
You fool! I actually don't own the Castlevania box set of their soundtrack. I wish I fucking bought that when that was available.
Alexa, play the Judgment edition of Dance of Illusions.
Alexa, play the Dead Cells version of Dancing Ghosts. Bailiff brings the witnesses in advance.
Alexa,
Dancing Ghosts.
play the Castlevania DVD theme.
It's not available yet.
It's not. We don't know. We haven't heard the full thing yet. So it is It's actually less than a month before we get more news on that.
No, I think
Play
it's,
Ghost Dance.
I think it's less than a month when it becomes available. I think.
No, I think the PTB. The trailer said more and more on August 6th, so I think that's when the PTB for that's supposed to come out.
Oh, that's so long.
It's the 7th. We still have time.
Witnesses, your names and occupations, yeah?
I think this was Skipper's
My
character.
name
Yeah, this is Skipper.
Everyone calls me Pepper. I'm
You smell like poor.
Bruce Fairplay. I'm a banker in the city.
Our names first. Lady first.
Oh my god.
Make hats for gents.
Oh my, is that that poor person? Get it out of here. What is it doing here?
You smell of pour and alcohol. Leave the alcohol. Take the pour away.
Good lord. You smell like corn. I don't like that. Get out of here. Get out of here. You smell like corn.
It's the easiest joke. It's the easiest joke. Some birds, I actually know an actual scatting part from a corn song. Boom da nananino, boom da nananino. Which, fun fact, the lead singer of Korn was in an episode of LKKO.
Oh my
and
god.
he played a walking nu metal joke. Including doing a Korn beatbox section. That's literally based off of, I think, the one from Freak on a Leash.
All I'm hearing is that OKKO continues to be a peak show.
Well, it can't continue to be a peak show. It's not on the air anymore.
Still peak.
I need to watch that at some point.
Let's begin by confirming the facts. 3 days ago, at a short time after 10 o'clock in the evening. Oh, that accent's good. This accent's only going to get worse. It's going to just turn into full Tim Curry at some point.
Yes.
This man is going to become Frankenfurter.
It will.
As the gay takes over.
The power of nuclear fission, everyone will turn into Tim Curry.
All of you present in the stand were in an omnibus and witness to the aforementioned incident. Is that correct?
Your nose looks like a carrot.
Quite right.
Yes, sir. That's right, sir.
Very well then. Let's proceed to your formal testimonies, please. Have you been naughty or nice? Each of you will tell the court precisely what you saw.
It was the last bus of the evening, so I met a few customers. I remember it well.
How were you cold?
It's probably cold as fuck in there, not gonna lie.
And with the giant fires that are on the scales.
You think you might be dealing with hypothermia?
Probably.
This man is frostbite.
Get him out
I'm
of.
sweating in this fucking outfit. How are you dying in that? The victim and the man accused of killing him sat next to each other inside of the bus. Then out of the blue, the accused has reached over and plunged a knife right in his gut.
That's right. He stabbed him. I screamed. I did. Couldn't help it.
Oh Jesus! He has a whip.
He's no
Witness with a
Francisco,
whip.
though.
Witness with a whip.
Obviously, he's no Francisca.
Well, you obviously, yeah.
He's not even decent to me. Is that right? Right.
What?
Don't listen to him. He can't talk right now. He's a bit gagged at the moment.
I can talk, what?
How did you get that off of you?
You're not that good.
Right back. It's fucking. You broke the fucking buckle.
Yeah?
It's coming out of your ass. Literally and figuratively.
Ew.
Unambiguous testimony, I must say. Exactly, my lord. I hear my future bloodline being very gay. Wonder what that is about. These men witnessed an incident in the omnibus with their own eyes.
I'd like to ask a question, if I may.
Yes, Counsel.
Well, this testimony makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever.
Why not?
Well, the incident took place inside a moving carriage, didn't it?
As has been clearly stated from the offset, yes.
Well, in that case, how could those two witnesses possibly have seen what happened? There's no way they could have seen the inside of a moving carriage. Oh my fucking god.
You're clearly not British enough to be here. Said the man with the thickest German accent. Oh, quaint. I'd read that civilization in the Eastern Islands was a good century behind our own. But you're here in London yourself. Are you really so ignorant about our omnibuses? Oh, that's not even close to the right accent.
Huh? What?
Tell me, my Nipponese friend, have you ever traveled in an omnibus?
Well, no. We only arrived in London this morning.
No matter. I've arranged for us to all see for ourselves. The actual scene of the crimes, that is.
What? Do you mean the actual scene? How?
The carriage is designed to be moved, after all. Presumably you understand that much.
Yes?
The omnibus in which this bloody crime took place is here today, in this very building. Still has blood in it.
Here? What? The entire carriage? British Meekans?
British beacons. Take his balls. I mean, bring forth the stricken omnibus.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
Bro.
So that's an omnibus. The omnibus. I can't believe they could bring something so enormous in here. Great Britain's
We have a
courtroom are
garage.
amazing.
Imprisoning me. All that I see. Absolute horror. I cannot live. I cannot die.
All I could think of.
Sorry, I switched over to RimWorld to test something. I forgot it's playing the Land Down Under 1 mashup that I have in my.
What?
I've single-handedly
Mashup
found.
of Metallica's 1 and Land Down Under. It's called Land Down Wonder.
Oh my god.
As you can see, the omnibus is pulled by 2 horses, or 1 Meekins, and can carry up to 8 passengers.
He replied sarcastically, his eyes.
4
I heard-
passengers seated inside the enclosed cabin.
You heard it because I was checking out the split second of video posted in the Dead by Daylight chat.
Got it.
On the other hand, talking about split seconds of things, I've single-handedly found an edit of a song that if you can listen to all 5 minutes, congratulations, you've survived the torture.
Bring it on! Bring it on!
All
I'll
right,
listen to Trout Mask Replica.
All right,
Bring
I'll put it in muted.
Oh, sorry.
Listen to all 5
Omnibus
minutes.
is booklet. 4 passengers seated inside the
what?
enclosed cabin, and another 4 on the rooftop deck above. Because those inside the lucky ones. Every Londoner knows.
I'm really.
Slumper, this shit ain't nothing to me, man.
You're not.
I really am being welcomed to the underground.
Papyrus has dementia, and Sans is just joking along with it for 5 whole minutes.
That's
Sorry,
the best views of the city's architecture and sights art that we had from the top of an omnibus. If you don't mind all the fleas and the flies and the gross insects.
I will also say this song has already been ruined for me. It's like I cannot think of this like versus this like, how are your balls?
Oh,
Give us your balls.
Give us your ball.
This version of the song ruined the noble version of the song for me, because listening to all 5 minutes just ruins it for you.
This reminds me of my favorite Undertale Under song. What?
The worst part is that it's not just the same 2 lines over and over again. Like, they actually actively like put effort into this. Is the worst part. They remixed.
Again, I regularly listen to The Residents. You cannot hurt me. Fun fact, Psy is attracted that got them removed from a record label because it used actual audio torture methods in it.
Jesus.
Registered Dead by Daylight?
No, like actual, literal, used in actual torture methods. That's how they got booted from a record label. And I should point out to our foreign guests.
What counts as foreign to foreign?
I mean, they're in Britain and Naruhodo's from Japan. Well, Japan, because it's not Japan yet.
I'm pretty sure, well, reading off of what he's saying next, I'm pretty sure Japanese people know what a skylight is.
That there is a skylight in the roof allowing a view of the interior from the seats above.
Chicago sunroof.
A skylight?
The penny drops at last, I see.
What?
These 2 gentlemen were occupying the rooftop seats on this omnibus when the murder took place. This is how they came to witness the grim incident. I mean, there's more than... Like, there are literally 4 people here. They could have all been inside it. This is clearly just meant to lead to arguments in the trial.
Well, yeah.
Through the skylight.
Also, Nick, I just saw this on Twitter.
Oh.
It's so good.
That makes perfect sense.
So, Fitz, how you doing?
I'm doing
Well,
pretty.
Consul, this is a first.
I was asking that just to ask you, but also I didn't know if you were still watching the video.
I mean, I want to be I want to be visual to see if any of my characters.
There. In all of my years behind the bench, I've never experienced the crime scene itself being brought to the courtroom.
Sans, you know we both have dementia. How was the fall?
There's a number of important clues remaining inside the carriage, my lord. DS puzzles upon you.
No.
I would like to submit the omnibus itself as evidence.
I'm
That
sending
is
one other thing and mute it just because I think it's funny.
the prosecution's wish.
God, these are not real words to me anymore.
Very well, I see no reason
He just wants to know how
why.
the fall
That's Santa Claus.
Very well, I see no reason why.
I think the dementia's getting to them.
The omnibus is hereby fully accepted as evidence. DS
I like
puzzles
that.
upon you, indeed.
I like that when only one of them is talking. They get their own little solo.
I can't believe it. The entire crime scene entered as evidence.
Yes, Great Britain is simply extraordinary.
I could help myself a lot by giving that omnibus a thorough examination, seeing as it's here.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's getting removed. No, that's not real. Yeah, it's
What?
not real. Please tell me that's not real.
What I sent and muted?
Yeah.
Oh, that's real. That's a real thing.
Let us continue with proceedings then.
Removed.
Your cross-examination, counsel.
It's amazing that it's real. I love it when things like this happen, and the future lines up perfectly.
Also, a reminder that Dr. Disrespect also had a collab with Subway.
Oh, that wasn't real. That was fake. That was made by a fake website, news site. It's
All the
funny,
things-
but it was made by a fake
all the
news
things
site.
that is fake.
For I don't expect this Nipponi stray to under. This is a really hard sentence to say. Good lord.
I only approve of lore accurate
Understands the
marketing jokes when
intricacies
they're
of the
lore
British
accurate,
court's
such as
cross-examination
the
rights.
Predator hunting grounds.
Alright. First cross-examination in British court.
I'm committing myself to experiencing what Dragon Drool soda tastes like.
Focus, Ranosuke,
I don't know
focus!
what that is.
It's probably good.
It's black licorice soda. I vehemently
Whoa! Now that's a cool cross-examination. You don't need to read a skipper.
genuinely loathe black licorice.
Oh, I need more swords. God damn it, I need more mods.
Hold it!
You actually saw the exact moment it happened? Oh god, this mechanic's gonna be fucking weird.
Didn't I already testify to that? Or our fair dinkum hard-working bankers not? Oh god, this man's Australian.
Big Papa Pickle.
Or our fair dinkum hard-working city bankers not considered trustworthy these days.
Oh, no, I didn't mean that.
That is just under Mammon.
This is no good. I really got his back up. Perhaps you could just tell us what you saw in a little more detail.
My lord.
Rice flowering sing.
Drawer number 3. What is the meaning of this?
I love the Day Shifted Freddy's community.
My mind is made up,
My
my
God,
lord.
they shifted Freddy's.
Completely and utterly made up.
We just do.
Made
I will
up?
say-
About what?
I'm gonna invoke my rights to say this. If Springtrap is the solo killer, I'd say we do a Ding Dong Night where we play Day Shifted Freddy's.
Fuck. No? We'll all get banned? Are you shitting me?
Doesn't that game have like multiple uses of the R slur?
It might, but it's been a
I
long.
have no clue. I can't remember. It's been fucking forever. You could also be mixing it up
I
with
don't
Five
like
Nights
to
at
stick it rich.
F Boys.
Never have. There is up to something or other. They shouldn't be. Every
just-
one of them.
I'm just trying to focus on the fact that the animation is actually pretty good.
And that little leprechaun of a man
For
is
the
no
video?
exception.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
he can't
almost
fool me.
Well, that's also
Oh
just
god, it's
because-
on fire!
Well, the
Whoa!
from the remake of the song that JT Music released a few days ago. Or like a few weeks ago.
There's no point wasting time listening to any more of this. That's my opinion on the matter anyway.
Oh, Fitz, this is your character I gave to you.
That's precisely what I was about to say.
As the foreman of the jury, it's my duty to set a good example to my fellow jurors. My hand is burning.
What the?
Okay.
What is happening?
Okay, I made it. That was definitely the thing of all time.
Let me see. Yes, it seems that's how the members of the jury give their verdicts.
With fire?
But the thing that made me
Yes.
mention like
White
day
furnace
shift
and
Freddy's
black
recently is,
Smoky.
is that recently it's taken us a while, but
What is it? Oh, is that a spider? What the fuck?
As the 6 members of the jury make up their minds about the case.
I don't know what to do about it. It's floating around the room.
Get two shoes and you slam them.
But it's in the air.
Like you get 2 comically large trombones and you
Hold on, I need a tissue. I need to get it with a tissue.
You could do the Griswold route instead. Catch in a coat and smack with a hammer.
So those enormous scales fall completely to the
Okay,
black.
there it is. And got it. Okay, thank God. Jesus Christ.
So those enormous scales fall completely to the black side. Does that mean?
Fucking hate spiders.
Let's do our very best to make sure that doesn't happen.
Now I'm even more worried than I was before.
And it's not deteriorating. I mean, it's been like that for a long time, and it still is. I really don't see that here. Very well. The court acknowledges the change in the jury's stance. Counsel for the defense, please continue with your cross-examination.
The only killer in that selection I consistently play is Billy, and I'm only like fairly competent with Huntress.
This is a nightmare.
Hold it!
He stabbed him, you say? Out my ear. He stabbed him, you say? And you were sitting up on the roof deck, were you?
Why do you always have me backfill Overwatch?
Yes, that's right. That's right, sir. I was up on the roof seats. I remember seeing the little gent sitting next to the fellow that was stabbed. I've been thinking about a new hat design, you see, so I was just gazing absent-mindedly around. But then I happened to look down through the skylight. It was sticking right out of his belly. The huge, great knife.
Pyramid Head?
Great knife.
Needs to be an option to turn off being forced to backfill.
This is what it's like. This is what it's like for me trying to join conversations in general.
Ah, that didn't help me at all. Oh god, they're disgusting. Except for her. The jury look like they're even more convinced my client did than they were before.
That appears to have made everyone even more dubious that Mr. McGill is telling the truth.
We still haven't.
If only we had some evidence to counter their suspicions.
Yes. Big Papa Pickle.
Mr. First.
Before I bequeath this onto you.
Priority queue, and yet I'm still not in the game yet.
Aww. Fair enough. Okay.
Good to see you.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this pack has a red. That requires royalty. I don't have royalty.
Really makes you pop a pickle.
Oh shit. Is this the knife you saw?
Oh, good grief! Yes, that's it. That very one, sir.
Come back here, the junk god would like a word with you.
Is that?
Yes, Counsel, this is the blade that was driven into the victim's belly like a stick to the heart. God, I perish the thought. That is a blade of considerable size, Counsel. Probably shouldn't be playing Overwatch when I have multiple characters to voice in the same scene.
Yeah.
It is, and furthermore, the scabbard is emblazoned prominently with a certain initial.
What would that be?
The letter M, which is oddly familiar.
There are a few games coming to mind that could be, and I'm dreading all of them. But I don't know which one you're talking about.
Please, no.
Oh my fucking god, baby.
M for Magnus, perhaps, or McGilded, possibly. Take your pick.
It's Twitter. That's just the average Mugen custom thing.
It seems this particularly big name in London made a magnificent mistake.
What? There are items everywhere! Like, yes! Like in Mason!
Objection!
Oh, damn!
I was first introduced to dumb moving
This
stuff
land is far too extravagant for us.
in Big Bird.
For brick maker to evolve. No, this weapon of murder most certainly belongs to the accused.
Ah!
I'm not convinced, but certainly compelling, counsel.
My lord, if you'll forgive the interruption. My lord, if you'll forgive.
Of course, it's a passion. Ah, drawer number 2. Go on.
Mr. McGilded is a pillar of society and a gentleman, and a gentleman's word should be sacrosanct. However, those of us in service know we must accept hard truths.
Wait! What are you about?
Dispose of the rubbish.
This is not looking good for us, chat.
Fuck.
No!
I don't wish to cause offense, but I do like to eradicate all traces of filth and grime.
Rogan.
Oh, you can talk.
I have painstakingly typed every word uttered here today and cross-referenced all the facts. As such, I am now in the position to draw the only logical conclusion. This is awful.
Not again!
That's 4 out of 6 jury members have proposed a guilty verdict. There are only 2 left.
We've had it. Every time I press these witnesses for more information, I just make the situation worse.
Average.
I have no idea what just happened.
What we need more than anything at the moment is more information. We're still very much in the dark.
I suppose I'll just have to keep pressing the witnesses, knowing that more sparks may fly.
We must
He's shining the flashlight in Springtrap, be like.
way to fight back.
But... Alright, I'll keep trying. I can't give up.
You got me thinking about what
I just need to keep calm and listen to the witness statements
happened if
again.
Springtrap fell into like a pool of vinegar for some reason. It's probably what happens.
Alright, so when it happened, the only 2 people in the enclosed cabin area were the victim and the defendant. And so help me, 3 whole people witnessed the man I'm trying to defend indeed!
I don't like to be pessimistic.
He's so fucking fed up.
Everyone's got to deal with it.
What am I supposed to think here? Is Mr. McGilday really innocent? Or could it be...
Before we jump to conclusions, our first task should be to gather information. We need to understand the case much better than we do at the moment.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Let's listen to those witness statements again, a little more carefully this time.
Hold it!
What exactly did you see?
There could be passages. Yes, collapse the floor.
Stop that.
And by the passenger, you obviously are referring to the victim, Mr. Mason, the brickmaker. Holy shit, how did we pull that out? Oh boy.
Skipper died again. You need to stop doing that.
And then the other passenger that is a knife in his hand.
But the other passengers, obviously, I have already said this.
Wait, I didn't hear you.
By the other passenger, obviously you are referring to the accused, Magnus McGilded.
And then he...
How did we pull that one off?
down like this, stabbing the other passenger.
What?
Order! Order! It's hard to believe one of the London's greatest philanthropists, but this is damn.
Because it's England.
The law knows no philanthropist, my lord. Only the innocent and the guilty.
It happens every time you go into England, bro.
For real.
Where the fuck is that?
Yes. The cognito hazards get to you.
Good deeds mean nothing when they are overshadowed by evil. The truth is everything. Yeah.
You couldn't agree more, sir.
Hold it!
Yes, I think it was sometime later after 10, was it? And you have 4 passengers on board at the time, is that correct?
Yes, sir. No, hold your we're gonna say, but of course, oh, no.
Thank you for your
And
aid.
there were no other passengers.
We
when
will
the
one
incident
day
took
meet
place.
again.
No one alighted. For example, hell is that? Is that? Okay, that is Baptiste. I do not see Baptiste anywhere when I play this fucking game. I swear to God. No one plays Baptiste at all.
He seems to be in a pretty good spot, though. I guess just most people don't tend to play him.
I could think of a few reasons.
Like,
why.
his DPS is still, like, really high. Baptiste.
Wow, that was the stupidest thing I could have done in that moment.
Break died.
I did not mean to do that.
He keeps dealing with, like, power creep.
So nobody fled the scene of the crime then.
Maga, 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 maga! I don't know if that's even how you pronounce his name, but oh my god, that was death.
Mauga jump scare.
What do you mean by that?
Yes, I spent much of the pub on the way home. Just trying to move again. I just can't believe it, sir.
Oh, do something bad. I'm gonna die.
On my own. It's so awful to think about. I haven't been able to shake this cold ever since it happened.
Oh boy.
My lord, I wish to speak.
So bad.
Oh, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead! Yes, you're number 5, I take it. Is that you too? I don't want to talk about what just happened.
Mauga jump scare into death.
Why are you over here? This is not the point.
Yeah. Yeah.
As the master of learning guild of coachman, the idea of a murder being committed in one of our city's carriages is utterly abhorrent to me. It wouldn't be right to make a decision before hearing all the facts, though. I'm from Tennessee. Tennessee, London.
Oh no.
Alright, I heard enough. They're the first author, right?
California.
That fire looks so fucking fake. I mean,
That's probably just like a 2D asset mixed over into 3D.
Yeah.
everything is so fake
I've
in
heard
this
enough.
game.
Horses bolted, as they say.
No! No! Please! Just keep moving back! Damn these long awkward silences. Neo, play a fucking kazoo or something. Jesus.
We're getting our asses smoked out there.
Entertainment.
So what should I put?
Get up now, Silver Blaze! The finish is in sight!
This is the 6v6 you guys have been missing, surely.
Angry hamster deployed.
Me when I unleash Mr. Winston.
All this one at this point has a fountain. I'd be an annoying asshole. Beppo is a long-standing member of the guild. I trust what that man says.
Let me go check on him. Is he active right now? Yes. My hamster.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's the entire enemy team.
There he is.
Skipper
Spin the
died
wheel.
again.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Stop fucking dying. That's my advice for y'all. This is too unkind, sir.
Oh God, oh Jesus!
You're too kind, sir.
That's not your line.
You will relax. Which means now means that 5 jurors agree to condemn this man. Yeah.
Alright, Granny. You're our only hope.
Madam Juror number 6. Stop fucking knitting.
Yes, dear? What can I do for you?
Knit 1, purl 2, but condemn this man to death. You can knit a noose. You have heard the testimonies of the witnesses on the stand.
Oh, yes, I certainly have. Still got my hearing, you know.
Then, Pretev, I have. Why are you not yet pronouncing your meaning?
Well, dear, the thing is, I'm a creature of habit, me. I always go to the park at around this time of day and sit on a nice bench and get on with my knitting.
I swear to God, that's the reason why.
There's a lovely little park just near where I live. McGilded Park, it's called. The gentleman donated it to the city, you know. To put a smile on Londoners' faces, he said. I can't imagine such a fine young gentleman would have it in him to take another man's life.
You're always doing wonderful things for the city.
That's right, I'm only someone stab someone, surely.
Mother, maybe go to McGilded Public Library later and borrow some more books.
How many Londoners live with their heads in the clouds? Do people not know? What kind of a man Magnus McGilded really is?
What kind of a man is he?
A philanthropist, Magnus McGilded, has enough wealth to purchase the entire city he claims to value so highly. But where did all the wealth come from? Is he Mr. Beast? Your client is a Shylock, sir. And one of the very darkest souls.
What?
Dark Souls.
Every
John
soul
Dark Soul.
has its dark.
Stone the crows!
Famous video game protagonist John Dark Soul.
McGilded lends money at extraordinary rates of interest, so his victims have no hope of repaying it. Yeah. When they default, he takes possession of everything they own. He is a vulture that preys on the weak.
I've never heard any mention of that before.
Your faculties haven't deserted you, I'm sure, madam. So this thought has never crossed your mind? Would a man wealthy enough to buy London in its entirety not have a carriage of his own? That's actually a very good point. What possible reason could this man have to make use of a public omnibus service?
Look, when you have enough money, you just need to get down and dirty with the poor.
I feel like there's an Elon Musk joke that can be made there.
There is. He has his own emerald mine.
I don't think he does anymore, actually. I think that's just something he inherited from his parents.
Did the parents take it away? That would be real funny.
I don't know. Also, really annoying that the hero mastery courses don't only include 2 of the new heroes.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know anything about manga. I'm clicking this button, it's not doing anything.
You're not saying that.
The victim, a poor brickmaker, had next to nothing to his name. Could save considerable financial liability. It will come as no surprise that his creditor was the accused, Magnus McGilded. But let it also be known that the very day Mr. Mason was killed was the final repayment date for his debt. Goodness gracious, how naughty indeed. The brickmaker was destitute. He had lost his house. He had not a shilling with which to repair his debt. Oh, this accent is dying of death. Maybe I should just go full Tim Curry.
Do it.
Hand in hand, this pitiful soul had lost the very last thing he owed taken from him, his life. By the merciless philanthropist pretender, Magnus McGilded.
I don't believe it.
If I might add something briefly.
Who the fuck are you?
claim that the victim had been lent money by Mr. McGildy. Where is evidence to support your claim?
I don't need evidence.
Where did that wine bottle and chalice come from?
Do not worry about it. I found my accent again. I'm going back to it because it's funny to have the entire bloodline have different accents. Pray forgive the discourtesy of filling my hallowed chalices a court of law.
Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it.
Aha! There it is. Lord Chalice von Zeke's hallowed chalice.
Lord Chalice Van Zeke's hallowed chalice.
I said Lord Von Zeke.
No, you put the chalice in front of Lord.
Alice von Zink.
Also, I want to point out, this motherfucker just drinks in court? What? How can this be considered acceptable?
There's a juror that literally has a flask right now.
Yeah.
Everybody getting turned in this courtroom.
I mean, they let Godot drink innumerable amounts of coffee in court.
But I find myself in unexpectedly good humor. I heard ladies from the Far East could show great courage, but I didn't expect to experience it myself. Please drink it so I can make the most obscure possible joke I can make.
I feel like I know which. It's gonna be something. I have no idea.
I sincerely doubt you will.
Okay.
What a pity that your display of courage is in vain. This is the debtor's ledger, which details all monies loaned by the accused. You will find the victim's name clearly recorded inside. Allow me to present this ledger as evidence. And pray forgive the discourtesy of raising my chalice in a toast to the enigmatic East at the same time. A marvelous toast, Counsel. I will gladly accept this new evidence. Ah yes, 20 guineas. Victim owned a considerable sum. And the accused made quite certain he had simply had ample recompense.
And Neo died.
Well, it would seem I've had a wool pulled over my eyes.
Granny's pissed.
Regrettably, madame, that is the modus operandi of the accused.
We seem kind of fucked right now.
And it's such a
How are they
pretty
gonna turn
little
this
park,
around?
too. What a scoundrel.
No!
Still, maybe it's all for the best.
Ah! Wait a minute! Let's think about it a little.
I don't stand for nonsense.
And dead.
Shit.
Hellfire and brimstone! By God, that's gotta be Kane!
And there.
That was it.
There's the death
The
slide.
last juror's decision.
British law. When all members of the jury have concluded that the defendant is guilty, court proceedings are suspended and the presiding judge will deliver the final verdict and sentence. That's what it says here.
The final verdict? It's over then?
There's a footnote, though.
A footnote?
However, the defense.
All 6 members of the jury are now in agreement in this case. Allow me to convey my respect for you in a swift, righteous decision. According to the laws of this country, we will now conclude the trial. By delivering my final verdict, I trust there are no objections.
Miss Susato, just tell me one thing.
Oh, yes?
Are we fucked? You were in the middle of saying something before. The footnote in your Encyclopedia of British Law. However, the defense. What did it say next?
Oh, yes, of course. 1 moment. When all members of the jury have concluded that the defendant is guilty, court proceedings are suspended and the presiding judge will deliver the final verdict and sentence. Then the footnote says, however, the defense has the right to demand a summation examination of the jurors at this point. Jurors.
Summation? Examination?
Objection!
Objection! You don't sound German at all.
A summation examination? From which century has that tome you have there been resurrected?
Dead by daylight.
Judging from the binding, I would say that book is at least 50 years old. Any modern text on British law wouldn't even give such an antiquated procedure a mention. It's a relic long forgotten and certainly no longer practiced.
Like you?
I will suck your blood.
Oh, that would be great.
And not in a horny way.
Nah.
So you are out of luck.
Oh.
What even is it, Miss Susato? The so-called summonation examination. It's a new gameplay mechanic.
A moment, I'll read about it.
You would demand the right to a procedure before you even understand what it entails. Typical Nipponese.
All right, Mr. Naruhodo. I think I should understand. Understand. It seems that under this procedure, we will be able to appeal to members of the jury.
To do what exactly?
Appeal to them to change their leaning and reverse their decisions. And it says here that if successful, the proceedings of the trial must be resumed.
Make them reverse their decisions? I see after Apollo Justice, you talking to me was like, hey, I kinda like this juror stuff. Man, I hope the next writer that writes the next game doesn't get rid of
Yes.
it. Get rid of it.
Yes, in times gone by, barristers would use a subordination examination to attempt to influence the judge's decision. But the procedure has become something of formality with no practical benefit, really. So it rather fell out of use.
I wonder why.
Because it was devoid of purpose. Changing just one member of the jury's mind would be hard enough, let alone several. No self-respecting defense barrister would even assert his right to try it in this day and age. Oh, good thing. Good news. The Wright family has no self-respect.
I don't see any mention of the procedure actually being formally revoked.
Oh, so you look at that. So we're still respecting the confines of the law. Haha.
What are you suggesting? There's my chalice.
I'm suggesting that although it may be antiquated and largely
I
forgotten,
want to make the funny
it
Satan
isn't yet
joke.
extinct. What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo?
Well, if I don't do this, Cosmo's gonna kill me in my sleep, so... Summonation examination are the last possible option. Do we assert our right to carry out or admit defeat? I'm gonna save it here, because it's late.
Oh my god, it's past noon, midnight.
So, Matt.